Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will explain you how to set up a subsurface scattering in Blender for Eevee and in cycles. So first of all, let's delete the default cube and add a monkey, Suzanne monkey. Let's add a subsurface subdivision modifier, shade smooth, and then let's go to render, Eevee, decrease the strength of the wall, select the bond light, move it behind our Suzanne, close to the ear, duplicate the light, make the second light a spotlight, close to Suzanne. Okay, good. Now let's go to the shading tab, render mode, and assign a new material. Let's call this skin shader. Okay. Now in Eevee, to use a subsurface material, we have to scroll down in the material tab, and then in settings we have to enable subsurface translucency. Alright, then I'm going to add an image reference where I have a list of values for different subsurface materials. For example, in this case we're going to do a skin material, so let's introduce the values for that. And the radius. So the subsurface color is the color of our object. So, and the radius, it's how much the light will scatter in our object. For example, the subsurface radius has three values. The first one for red value, green, and blue. So the higher this value, the farther the light will travel. So in this case, if we enable subsurface, we see that the light, we have a skin tone, and then we have light traveling, and then with the subsurface it acts like a multiplier. So the subsurface radius will be affected by how big our object is. So if our object is like too big or too small, if it's too small, we can reduce the subsurface value. Always that the base color is the same that the subsurface color, otherwise it acts like a ramp between the base color and subsurface color. But if we have like a subsurface color value of 1, but we decrease our radius to 0, it's exactly the same as our base color without the subsurface. You see, there's no change. And when we introduce our subsurface value in the radius, then we have our material, our skin material in this case. So basically what you want to do is, in case you use a base color texture, plug it in the base color and subsurface color, and then with the subsurface value you can control how much light will travel, how far the light will travel, and the subsurface radius will establish the color of the light that will scatter through our material. So also if you want further control in your object, you can use a black and white image to determine different values of subsurface for different areas of your material. For example, if you want less subsurface in the face area, you could paint it like dark gray, and then this white, and then a white value of 1 would be the equivalent of having a value of 1 here and dark 0. So this way you have more control in your shader. I will put in the description of the video the link to this chart for the different values for different subsurface materials. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. And I hope this will be helpful.